So my husband, he travels for work, and I'm from California, and I moved to Virginia with him for his work. I wouldn't say it was a huge culture shock, but there were definitely things in the South in comparison to the West Coast that were different, and I want to share them with you guys. So number one, they're really polite. That Southern hospitality, it shed some light on what, at least where I'm from, California, residents can learn to be a little friendly from the South. For example, I was outside of my apartment, and this young man, he's probably like a teenager, he made eye contact with me and he said, "Good morning, ma'am." And I was like, "Ma'am, good morning to me? Good morning, young man." Like, I've never had that kind of respect before from a teen out in the wild. And you do get that from the older folks too. If you make eye contact, they say hello. You got people saying good morning, calling you baby, "Hey baby." And it's just, there is definitely a warmth there. So Southern hospitality is something that I think everybody should experience. However, on the flip side, just like Dave Chappelle says in his comedy bit, if they don't like you, they'll let you know, or it's pretty obvious. And that was something that I experienced firsthand, because in California, I feel like if they don't like you, sometimes they may pretend to like you, or overall they may avoid you. But when I was in Virginia, I was at the gym at our complex, and there was a group of people outside, and they were all talking, having a good time. And so where they were, I had to walk past them. Right when I walked past them, it was painfully obvious that they all stopped talking and they just kind of stared at me. And so I was like, okay, that's something new. And that's something that I actually experienced several times, when people would be talking, and then if I walked past them, they would stare and they would stop talking. I know that people say, well, maybe, I'm looking too much into it, but it's pretty clear that whatever it was, they wanted to be known that I wasn't a part of this conversation. It's definitely a different vibe. So that was my experience of culture shock in another state. It was also the first time that I realized that the culture in every state is very different, experiencing its people, its culture. And I want to know what y'all experience, where you're from, like where you're from, and then where you went and how you experienced that.